Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good day. So this is the chapter 7, cardiovascular system. Okay, cardiovascular system is mainly about our heart, cardio, and also the blood vessel. And you will also learn about the vessels in our body. Maksudnya salur darah, jantung, and also the blood. The blood itself. Okay. We start this chapter with the learning outcome. Alright, so in this chapter you will able to explain the blood composition with its function and blood circulation of human body. Okay, so this is only the learning outcome for this part 1. Alright, so what is blood? Blood is river of life. That surges within us. So memang dia ada dalam badan kita. Okay, a magical fluid, alright, serve as vehicle, a transport for distributing body heat, transporting nutrient, gases and other substances throughout the body. Okay, so dia ni macam bus, bus express yang angkut salur darah, angkut nutrient, apa sahaja yang ada dalam salur darah. Okay, gases throughout the body. Okay. And then the properties of blood. Okay, ciri-ciri blood ni apa? So it's more dense. Okay, dia lebih ketupatan dia lebih tinggi, viscous than water. Alright. So about 8% of our total body weight. Okay, average blood volume for normal adult is about 5 liter. Okay. And a slightly alkaline, the pH between 7.3 to 7.45. Right, and then the temperature averages about 38 degrees Celsius. Okay, so this is all about the properties of blood. Okay, and then the color, starting from scarlet to dull red. Okay, dia boleh scarlet tu maksudnya merah yang terang, to dull red. Okay, merah yang pucat sikit. So it depends on the amount of oxygen carried. Okay, dia bergantunglah berapa banyak. So the higher the amount of oxygen, the darker the color. Alright, functions of blood. Okay, functions of blood, basically it has 3 functions. So the first function is distribution. Okay, distribution is more like a transportation. Dia menghantar, deliver of oxygen and nutrients to body tissues. Removal of metabolic waste. Okay, dia membuang metabolic waste. For example, carbon dioxide. Okay, dia bawa carbon dioxide to the lungs to be removed from our body. Okay, transport of hormones. And then the second function is regulation. Okay, regulate more to maintaining. Okay, maintenance of our body. It maintain our body temperature. Okay, our body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. Okay, it control constant blood pH. Okay, dia mengawal juga nilai pH value. To remember, it's slightly alkaline. Okay. And then it also maintain adequate fluid volume. Okay, so how they maintain adequate fluid volume ni through the so for example, kalau you accident, you kehilangan darah yang banyak. Okay, so darah ni dia akan menghasilkan new blood cell. Okay, you dah belajar hematopoiesis dekat awal-awal chapter. So every 3 or 4 months kita punya body akan develop new blood cell. Okay, so ini cara dia how they maintain the adequate fluid volume. Yang maintain body temperature tu pula, remember the blood is circulating our body heat. Okay, so bila badan kita terlalu panas, dia akan kembangkan salur darah. Okay, it will I lupa dia punya terms dia. Lupa. Okay, dia kembangkan salur darah. Okay, untuk release the heat. Tapi kalau badan kita terlalu sejuk, dia akan constrict the blood vessel. So that kita punya body core temperature remain the same temperature. Okay. And then the last function is protective. Okay, how blood protect our body is by prevention of infection, by hemostasis. Hemostasis is stoppage of blood from injured. Okay, maksudnya dia buat proses pembekuan darah. Okay, so dia ada 3 steps here: platelet flood formation, vascular spasm and blood clot formation. Ini adalah proses proses pembekuan darah bila berlakunya luka ataupun you kehilangan darah from your body. Okay, this is the step 1, vascular spasm. Okay, smooth muscle contracts causing vasoconstrictions. Okay, vasoconstriction maksudnya salur darah mengecil atau mengecut. Sebab apa? Sebab dia nak tahan darah daripada keluar dengan lebih banyak. Okay, vascular spasm masa ni you akan rasa sakit lah. Okay, sebab you injured ataupun you luka. And then step 2, platelet plug formation. So platelet ni akan berkumpul di situ to stop the blood leaking. Okay, so exposes collagen fibers, the platelets will adhere. Adhere maksudnya berkumpul di situ. And then these platelets release chemicals, okay, that make nearby platelets sticky. So dia akan tutup lah kita punya luka. And then the step 3 is coagulation. The fibrin, fibrin ni adalah satu protein, okay, forms mesh that traps the red blood cells and platelets. And then it forming the clot. Itu yang jadi macam, kalau kita luka, you perasan dia ada cropping. Okay, cropping lepas you, ini kalau luka yang besar lah, ataupun dia akan meninggalkan parut. Maksudnya dia dah tutup lah kawasan yang luka tu. Okay. Alright. Next is composition of blood. So our blood composed of fluid matrix 55% and also plasma 55% and form elements 45%. So you jangan ingat dalam darah ni cuma ada darah you cuma ingat ada sel darah merah sahaja. Okay, kita ada sel darah putih, sel darah merah, ada platelet, and then ada juga plasma. Plasma tu bukan darah, dia adalah non-living fluid matrix. Contohnya nutrients, gases, so itu adalah plasma. Okay, and then it has buffy coat, very thin layer, okay, whitish layer at the erythrocyte. So it contains leukocytes and platelets. Leukocytes is white blood cell. Okay. So hematocrit is a measure of one form elements, which is erythrocytes as a percentage of total blood volume. Dia ada satu cara nak mengukur form elements tu ada banyak mana dalam darah kita. Okay, so this is hematocrit. So inilah bila kita bahagikan, okay, we have 55% of plasma here. And then you ada satu layer of buffy coat ni. Buffy coat ni dia cuma ada leukocytes and platelet saja. So kita punya sel darah putih dengan platelet sikit saja dalam darah. So selebihnya adalah erythrocyte which cover about 45%. Okay, of whole blood. Alright. Now we look at the plasma first. Okay, plasma banyaklah dalam darah, about 55%. So 90% water saja. Okay. So apa yang lagi 10% tu adalah solute. Solute maksudnya dia larut dalam air. Okay, for example, our nutrients, respiratory gases, hormones, plasma protein. Okay, banyaklah ni semua. Electrolyte semua ada dalam 10% of plasma ni. Okay, formed elements. Okay, formed elements. Another 45% consists of red blood cell ataupun nama lain dia erythrocytes, white blood cell. Okay, leukocytes and platelets. Platelets ni dia macam cebisan-cebisan sel sahaja, cell fragments. Okay, remember platelets ni membantu dalam pembekuan darah. Okay, ni kalau kita tengok di waktu mikroskop yang kita zoom tu, okay, inilah rupa dia. Erythrocyte paling banyak lah. Erythrocyte adalah sel darah merah, red blood cell. So yang macam cebisan-cebisan kecil ni adalah platelets. Okay, yang lain ni adalah white blood cell. Okay, white blood cell ni ada banyak jenis. Sekejap lagi you akan tahu how many white blood cells in our body, how many types. Okay, we start with the erythrocyte first ataupun red blood cell. Okay, red blood cell bentuk dia biconcave, bentuk disc. Dia macam donut tapi tak berlubang. Okay. Contain large amount of hemoglobin because hemoglobin transport the oxygen. Dia can carry the oxygen and also remove the carbon dioxide. No nucleus and few organelles. Okay. So how to transport oxygen in the blood? Okay, oxygen will combine to the hemoglobin become oxyhemoglobin. Okay. Transport of carbon dioxide pula dia sebagai bicarbonate ions. 60%. Another 30% akan combine with the hemoglobin becoming carbaminohemoglobin. So it dissolve in plasma, another 10%. Okay, lifespan dia, jangka hayat hanyalah 100 to 120 days. So makna kata sehingga 4 bulan sahaja. So bila habis 4 bulan, dia akan renew red blood cell yang baru. Okay, so all undamaged erythrocytes are removed by macrophages. So macrophages ni adalah one form of the white blood cell. Dia akan makan lah. Okay, red blood cell yang lama, yang rosak dekat liver and spleen. Okay, so masalah yang melibatkan erythrocyte or erythrocyte disorders include anemia. Anemia adalah kekurangan sel darah merah. Okay, usually happens to pregnant mother and polycythemia. Okay. This is side view of the red blood cell. Very small, 2.5 nanometer. Nano ni very kecil lah. Okay. Right. Okay, another form elements is the leukocytes or white blood cell. Okay, white blood cell, it defend our body against harmful microorganisms. So dia sebagai kita punya antibody lah. Okay, for defense and immunity. Alright. Inilah types of white blood cell. Dia ada two basic groups, granulocytes and agranulocytes. So for granulocytes, it has three types: neutrophils, eosinophils, basophils. And then the second groups, agranulocytes, have lymphocytes and monocytes. Okay, lifespan, it can be few hours, 2 months or years. It depends. Setiap satu ni, dia punya lifespan dia berbeza. Okay. Ada yang hanya beberapa jam sahaja hidup. Ada yang boleh hidup sampai bertahun-tahun. Okay. Alright. Leukocyte disorder include leukemia. Leukemia semua orang tahu dia adalah kanser darah. Kanser darah means darah putih sepatutnya less than 1%. Tapi bila dia ada leukemia ni dia akan makan sel darah putih, menyebabkan sel darah putih lebih banyak daripada sel darah merah. So, bahayalah. Okay. Alright. So, when we expand the leukocytes, nampak ni. Okay. Paling banyak dalam badan kita adalah neutrophils, 50 to 70%. Okay. Paling sikit, basophils. Okay, 0.5 to 1%. Alright. Ni rupa-rupa dia lah. Neutrophil, eosinophil, basophil, lymphocyte, monocyte. Okay, remember all of these white blood cell ni for our immunity and defense. Okay. Adalah setiap satu ni, ini makan apa, ini protect apa, dia ada function setiap satu types of white blood cell ni. Okay, the last form elements is platelets. Okay, platelet ni bukan cells sebab dia adalah fragments, cebisan sel. Fragments of megakaryocytes. Okay, color dia darkly staining and irregularly shaped bodies. So, function dia initiate the blood clotting process, proses pembekuan darah. Lifespan only about, kita kata seminggu lah, 7 to 8 days. Okay, this is the process of the platelet. So, starting from the hemocytoblast, so dia akan jadi megakaryoblast, promegakaryocyte, megakaryocyte, and then it becomes the fragment cell of platelets. Okay. Alright. Blood cell formation or hematopoiesis. Okay, hematopoiesis adalah penghasilan sel darah baru. Okay, all form elements arise from a common type. Namanya hemocytoblast. Occurs in red bone marrow. Maksudnya kat sini, proses penghasilan sel darah baru bermula di red bone marrow. Okay, stimulus for hematopoiesis is hormonal lah. Dia punya, orang kata apa, stimulus ni, perangsang dia untuk menghasilkan sel darah baru ni adalah hormon erythropoietin. Okay. So, kalau erythropoiesis adalah red blood cell production, if leukopoiesis is the production of leukocytes. Okay, last but not least, the blood types. So, everyone has their own blood types, okay. Semua orang kena tahu what your blood type is because you have to know siapa yang boleh donate, who can you receive the blood from, okay. So, paling senang nak ingat, dia ada 4 jenis, 4 types, A, B, O. O ni most common and dia adalah universal donor. Maksudnya dia adalah yang paling pemurah lah. Okay, dia boleh derma dekat semua group type except untuk receive dia sahaja boleh dapat. Nak cari mesti dia sahaja, tapi nak bagi pada semua orang. So we call as universal donor. Okay, AB ni pula paling kedekut. Dia boleh receive from all blood groups, tapi yang hanya boleh derma kepada their own blood group only. Okay, so you kena ingatlah this table. Alright. Okay, so this is all for part 1. Alright, please scan the QR code for your attendance. Okay, I will not giving you the link anymore. So you need to watch this recorded video until the end so that you may scan this QR code for your attendance. Thank you.